Baghdad, a city of myth, caliphs, poets and stories spun by Scheherazade. Here, every street corner writes a new tale, every shared cup of tea is history in the making. Baghdad has been conquered and celebrated, but its spirit endures. This is not a history lesson, it's a love letter to a city that refuses to be extinguished. Welcome to Baghdad. The plain descends and Baghdad sprawls below, a map of beige and green split by the Tigris. From the air, it looks peaceful. On the ground, the city hits you, dry heat, dust, exhaust, and something sweet in the air. The sound is constant, a city that never truly sleeps. Car horns converse in a language of beeps and blares. My first walk is a lesson in organized chaos. Traffic flows with its own logic. Sidewalks are for vendors and men sipping tea. You have to be present here. Your phone can wait. Baghdad rewards your full attention. In Karada, a district once scarred by tragedy, life pulses vibrantly. Shops spill goods onto the pavement. The smell of grilling meat fills the air. Families stroll, children laugh and chase each other, a symbol of hope. This isn't a place of ghosts, but of survivors. People are rebuilding, not just with bricks, but with every smile and shared moment. Buildings scarred by the past stand beside new ones, a visual history lesson. But it's the people who matter most. Their faces tell stories of endurance and curiosity. A foreigner with a camera is met with inquisitive stares, nods, and a quiet "Ahlan wa sahlan," welcome. Here, that phrase is more than a greeting. It's an invitation to connect, to see the human heart of Baghdad. The city opens itself to you if you're willing to look beyond the headlines. Every step is a reminder. Life here is resilient. Baghdad is alive and it welcomes you. The journey has truly begun. Every street is a new story, every encounter a lesson. This is Baghdad's heartbeat. Listen closely. You can't talk about Baghdad without the Tigris, the city's lifeline and soul. For millennia, this river has nourished civilizations, witnessed empires rise and fall, and carried countless stories. To stand on its banks is to feel the weight of history. The water flows slowly, indifferent to the city's chaos. It's seen it all before. In the late afternoon, the Tigris glows gold. Fishermen mend nets, their hands echoing ancient rhythms. Abu Nuwas Street runs along the riverbank, once a glittering promenade, now quieter but still alive. Families gather in the evenings, laying out blankets, sharing tea and food, laughter filling the air. They come to breathe, to remember beauty and peace. I watch a young couple, a group of men playing backgammon, children running by the water. This is the Baghdad I came to find. Not a war zone, but a place where life continues in its simplest forms. The Tigris is more than a river, it's a mirror of the city's resilience. It has absorbed tears and now reflects hope, a constant calming presence. Life, like the river, always flows on. Here, history and hope meet. The river remembers, but it also looks forward. Baghdad's story is written on its waters, and the current never stops. The city endures. If the Tigris is Baghdad's soul, Mutanabbi Street is its heart, a sanctuary for books, ideas and debate. On Fridays it transforms into a vibrant open-air book market. Stalls overflow with poetry, novels and treatises. The smell of old paper, the hum of conversation, the sight of hands searching for stories. It's overwhelming and intoxicating. This street has suffered, targeted by violence, but it came back. The booksellers and readers returned, because you can't kill an idea. You can't bomb a poem. At the Shabandar Cafe, old men play chess and sip cardamom tea, surrounded by faded photos of poets and artists. This cafe is more than a place to drink. It's a living museum, a debating chamber, the city's intellectual core. Mutanabbi Street's resilience is Baghdad's resilience. They tried to silence it, but the spirit here is unbreakable. Culture matters. Words connect us. Here, hope is found in every book, every conversation. In a noisy world, this street is a quiet celebration of wisdom and the written word. The most powerful revolutions begin with a single sentence, and here, words never die. To understand Baghdad, get lost in its markets. Shoria is a labyrinth, chaotic, alive, and utterly captivating. Spices fill the air, turmeric, cumin, cinnamon, colors explode everywhere. The clang of coppersmiths, the shouts of vendors, the rumble of carts, it's a symphony of commerce. You're carried by the current of people and trade. This is the city's true pulse. Here, daily life happens in its rawest form. I watch a vendor weigh nuts, a woman inspect fabric, small moments that weave the fabric of society. I buy pistachios from a smiling vendor. We communicate with gestures and laughter. He adds extra nuts, a small act of kindness, but it means everything. In the chaos, you find moments of quiet grace. This is Baghdad's soul, not in monuments, but in its people. Their generosity, their industry, their commitment to living. The market is the city's heartbeat, and it beats strong. In Baghdad, food is more than sustenance. It's celebration, hospitality, identity. Every meal is a story, every bite a connection to the past. Breakfast is bagila bil dihin, bread, beans, eggs, and hot ghee. It fuels the city, shared at crowded tables. Lunch is masgoof, the national dish. Carp from the Tigris, slow-cooked over apricot wood, eaten with hands, flatbread and pickles. The smell of wood smoke and fish is unforgettable. But it's not just the famous dishes. It's the street food samoon bread, falafel wraps, tangy mango pickle, and always tea, sweet, strong, served in small glasses. Every conversation, every gathering happens over tea. To be offered tea is to be offered friendship. A simple meal here feels like a feast. Even in hard times, sharing food brings joy. Baghdad's cuisine is a tapestry of history and hope. Every meal is a celebration of survival. Food here is memory, comfort, and connection. It's how Baghdad welcomes you and how it endures. The city's spirit is served at every table. A city is its people, and Baghdad's are among the most resilient. They've endured war, sanctions, and instability, yet never lost their kindness or hope. Resilience here is quiet, dignified, a joy found in small moments, a determination to rebuild. I meet Omar, a young artist. His vibrant paintings are not an escape, but a confrontation, a way to create beauty from chaos. We cannot paint sad pictures, he says. We have seen enough sadness. Now is the time to paint life. His art is defiance, a testament to the unbreakable human spirit. Later, I share a taxi with Ahmed, a father who maps his city through memories, parks, hospitals, schools. His hopes for his children are simple: peace, prosperity, a future. This resilience is everywhere, in shopkeepers, teachers, students, dreaming in cafes. People here appreciate life because they know its fragility. They don't just survive, they live with courage and grace. Every day is a victory. Baghdad's people are its greatest strength. Their stories are the city's true legacy. In their eyes you see hope, and in their lives you see Baghdad's future. Baghdad is a city where history breathes. Ghosts of scholars, poets, and merchants linger in every street. The Al-Qadimiyya Mosque and Abbasid Palace connect you to centuries of faith and grandeur. But Baghdad isn't trapped in its past, it's building its future. Construction cranes dot the skyline. New cafes and galleries open. Young voices emerge. There's momentum here, a sense of possibility. I spend an evening with university students, smart, proud, globally connected. They dream of becoming engineers, doctors, entrepreneurs. They know the challenges but focus on possibilities. They are the generation that will rebuild Iraq. The city dances between past and future, honoring history but not defined by it. Baghdad carries its scars but also its hopes. To be here is to witness reinvention. The next chapter is being written now, and the sun always rises again. What do you do with a place like Baghdad? For me, the choice is clear. You let it get under your skin. This city has a big, bruised, beautiful heart, beating strong and steady. Baghdad has taught me about resilience, culture, and the kindness of strangers. It's challenged my assumptions and opened my eyes. My time here is ending, but the city will stay with me. The taste of tea, the sound of prayer, the warmth of a stranger's smile. These are the souvenirs I'll carry. If you've watched, I hope you've seen a different side of Baghdad, full of life, color, and hope. This is my love letter to a city of survivors, poets, and dreamers. If my journey has sparked your curiosity, Keep looking beyond the headlines. Subscribe, follow, stay curious. There are a million more stories waiting to be told. Baghdad has so much to teach us. All we have to do is listen. Thank you for coming along.